Hi, yeah. Police, please. I'd like to report a murder. Hey. Thank you. Bye. So who's this guy?
Leo Flynn. Big noise in the world of boxing. Somebody decided to bash the back of his head in. 2 glasses. Suggests he wasn't drinking alone.
Murder weapon?
None that I can see.
So who called it in?
Aileen Brennan. That's her. She won a couple of British medals, then went pro. Leo Flynn was her manager from day one. Completely made her career.
Oh, you're a fan.
Aileen Brennan's precise, ruthless in the ring, but a good role model outside.
What time did this role model call the murder in?
She rang 999 at 5:10 this morning.
So what was she doing here at 5 o'clock in the morning?
Thanks, Aileen. The swab's just for elimination purposes. I'm going to need your clothes. Sorry.
What are you doing?
Going to work.
Well, give me 10 minutes and we can go in together.
How would that look? Look, Yasmin. You've been amazing. Not Mia, but it's time I got my act together.
Is this about what happened last night?
I don't need your sympathy.
Ah, it's not what it was.
I'll book a hotel for this evening. Pick up myself after work.
Those lads are members of the boxing club. Apparently, our victim was at a party yesterday evening. Aileen Brennan's retirement, though.
Retirement? What? I thought she was a young woman.
She's early 30s. That's old for a boxer. Did you get to speak to the detective inspector?
I did.
What's really going on with him? I'm worried about him.
I'm sorry, Rob. If you want to know more, you're going to have to speak to David yourself.
So, somebody's killed Leo Flynn.
You know him?
Vaguely. Billy.
Leo Flynn, boxing promoter and manager, 58 years old, born and bred in Peckham.
He opened up his boxing club in the late 80s. He's trained hundreds of local kids, even promoted his fair share of decent boxers.
What was his personal situation?
Unmarried, no kids. I found this on open source. It's Leo in 1988 with Aileen Brennan's dad, Mick Brennan. They've been friends since school.
Is Mick Brennan still in the scene?
Definitely. He's Aileen's boxing coach.
And who's the third guy?
Doesn't say.
Cormac Doyle. He used to be a boxer. Now he's a priest.
Didn't know you were interested in the fight game.
I'm not.
The FME has just cleared Aileen Brennan fit for interview.
Okay, Rob, let's go.
Sir, That complaint made against me, has it progressed any further?
It's in the system,
And that's all you can tell me?
for the time being. I'm sorry, Billy. I can't just wave a magic wand and make all this go away.
So you and Leo were close?
He was my godfather and my manager. My dad's best mate.
Seeing him like that, finding him, it must have been a terrible shock.
I didn't find him.
I'm sorry?
I killed him.
Aileen, talk us through what happened last night.
There was a party to mark my retirement. Leo organised it.
Where?
Palm Grove. It's a nightclub in Camberwell. After the club shut, I carried on drinking with some of the other boxers. A place in Elephant and Castle. The rest of them cleared off one by one. I didn't feel like going home, so I went looking for Leo.
At the boxing club?
Yeah, he often spends the night there, on the sofa.
How did you get in?
Round the back, the door's open. I just want to talk.
About what?
I asked for his help. What was I going to do if I can't box? And he said that was my problem.
And that's why you killed him?
Yeah,
How?
I hit him over the head.
What with?
Something heavy.
So what do you reckon? Did Aileen do it?
Her account is lacking.
She can't tell us what the murder weapon was. Never mind where it is now.
So why did she confess?
Because she knows who did it. She's lying to protect them.
We found some photos of your retirement party on social media. Can you tell me what's going on here?
My dad showed up drunk, and security wouldn't let him in.
Yeah, he looks pretty angry. Do you know why he was so worked up?
I don't know.
Really, you see, as far as we can see, it looks like you were the one trying to calm him down.
Aileen, we spoke to one of the bouncers. He told us that your dad was threatening to kill Leo Flynn.
I've told you, I killed Leo. Why can't you just charge me?
The suit you were wearing last night has been examined by the lab, and there is none of the blood spatter they'd expect if you'd hit Leo over the head with something heavy.
We also compared your fingerprints with the marks we found on the wine glasses at the scene. It wasn't a match. Tell me, Aileen, are you covering for someone?
I spoke to the caretaker at the boxing club. He swears he locked the back door when he left at 10 p.m. last night.
According to Aileen, it was open when she turned up.
So who unlocked it?
The caretaker told me there are 3 trustees with keys. Leo Flynn, Father Cormac Doyle, and Aileen's dad, Mick Brennan.
Any joy finding him?
Mick Brennan's phone's off, and he's not answering the door to uniform.
Check the property we took off Aileen. See if she's got a key to her dad's place.
What about this Father Cormac door?
Leave him to me.
Okay.
How well do you know him?
But the priest? Haven't seen him for years.
But you don't like him.
Whatever gives you that idea. Leo dead. Murdered. I can't believe it's true.
Do you mind me asking, Father Doyle, when was the last time you saw Leo?
Last night at Aileen Brennan's retirement party. Leo and I are godfathers.
And what time did you leave?
Just after midnight. I got a phone call from a parishioner. Her mother's terminally ill.
We're keen to speak to Mick Brennan. Has he been in contact with you?
No.
We understand that he was turned away from the party for being drunk and threatening to kill Leo.
Well, I didn't hear any of that.
Do you know why Mick Brennan would be angry with Leo?
It would have been something and nothing. Trust me, if you think that Mick killed Leo, you're seriously mistaken. We think the killer had keys to the gym. Leo's dead. Mick is incapable, according to you. That just leaves one key holder. And he's sitting in front of me. This is crazy. You used to be a boxer. Why did you give it up? Why ask if you already know the answer? I want to hear it from you. It was a long time ago. In my last bout, my opponent died. It was an accident. I never threw another punch. What happened all those years ago, it doesn't make me a murderer.
You could have warned me.
The lad who Cormac Doyle killed, we were at school together.
Father Doyle says it was an accident.
I was there, ringside. Doyle was getting totally outclassed. He lost his temper and battered Matthew to death.
Was there an investigation? Was Cormac ever charged?
Leo Flynn was already the consummate operator, pulled all the right strings. So Cormac Doyle just walked away.
There's someone in there.
Wait! Get the door open, quick! He went over the fence. Where was the rucksack?
Bottom of the stairs. Someone's written a name in here. Kyle Garrett.
Found my dad.
Not yet. When our colleagues went round to his house this morning, there was a young man inside. He legged it over the back fence when he saw them.
Who?
His name is Kyle Garrett. Does that mean anything to you? He ran away from home yesterday after finding out he was adopted.
Take a good look. Does he look like anyone you know?
Leo. They called him Kyle.
Aileen, is this your son?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
When did it happen?
I a day of my mum's funeral. He got me drunk and took advantage.
Did you tell your dad?
I couldn't.
So what happened when you started to show?
I told him I'd been with the lad from school, and he went ballistic. And when he calmed down, he arranged to have the baby adopted.
Did your dad ever find out who the baby's real father was?
No, definitely not.
And you had to go on seeing Leo every day?
He was my dad's best mate. He gave him a job, and gave me a career, and we've had a good life.
Do you think your dad has found out that Leo was the father of your child?
When he came to the club last night, I've never seen him so angry. And he wouldn't even talk to me. He just kept saying he was going to kill Leo. And what else can it be about?
Do you think your dad killed Leo?
What he did, it's all my fault.
Aileen, this is not your fault. Not one single bit. This girl was seen at the party last night with Leo.
That's Nadia.
Do you know her surname?
Don't know. Something Russian, I think. You should speak to Cormac. He should be able to tell you what Nadia's surname is.
Father Doyle? Why?
Or he runs a scheme, bringing junior boxers over from abroad. He's bound to know Nadia's surname.
So Leo Flynn likes young girls, and Father Doyle flies them in from abroad.
We should tread carefully.
Why?
He's a priest.
I'll give him a ring.
No, you will not call him. I will call him. You'll just wind him up. That thing we talked about last night. Did you do anything about it? Oh, Father Doyle, hello. This is Detective Sergeant Vivian Cole. Yeah, I wanted to speak to you about one of your junior boxers. Her first name's Nadia. Yeah, Pavlak. Yeah, and how are you spelling that? Yeah, Pawlak. Thank you. Could you please text her contact details to this number? Yeah, and can I ask, when did you last see her?
Not for a few days. Oh, I have no idea where she is. Well, I can ask around. You're welcome. God bless. We need to get you out of here fast. Do you buy that?
What?
Cormac Doyle brings this girl over from Russia, and he doesn't know where she's staying.
Look, I know you don't like this guy.
What's your point?
Well, you're getting close to a conflict of interest.
Uniform was located, Mick Brennan.
Finally, where is he?
Outside a pub in Clapham.
I'm coming with you.
Oh, hey, Yasmin.
Oh, Vivian, did I see Father Doyle here earlier?
Yeah, he's a witness in the Leo Flynn murder.
You know, Cormac Doyle is a remarkable man. He's done some great work with disadvantaged kids.
What happened after I left your place last night?
What do you mean?
Or how come David's in work today?
Don't ask me. I've washed my hands off him. In fact, I've asked him to move out.
You haven't been yourself for ages. And then yesterday you didn't even show up for work. I've never known you to do that before. I asked the Sarge what was up, and she said that I needed to speak to you.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
I'll be the judge of that.
I've got cancer. You happy now? Detective Inspector David Bradford. This is Detective Constable Rob Brady. You, Mick Brennan?
Yeah.
I'm arresting you for making threats to kill. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned, something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Threats to kill who? Leo Flynn. He was found dead this morning. He was what? What sort of cancer?
It's in my blood.
What's the prognosis?
Dunno.
Sorry?
I've had tests. I need to call a consultant and get the results.
But why the hell haven't you?
Because I'm scared.
I can book Mick Brennan in.
So?
So you can make that call.
Mr. Boydenoth's office, please.
Mr. Brennan, why did you threaten to kill Leo Flynn?
That's my private business. Has it got something to do with this young man? He was at your house when we arrived, but ran out the back way.
His name is Kyle Garrett. What's he to you?
He looks a lot like your friend, Leo Flynn. Turns out he's my grandson. Came to the house last night looking for his birth mother. My daughter, Aileen. She told me it was some lad at school that got her pregnant. Tell us what happened last night. When Kyle showed up, the minute I saw him, it was obvious. Leo was his father. What did you do next? I went to the party. I wanted to have it out with Leo. But they wouldn't let me in. So I hooked up with Kyle. Went drinking.
Did you tell him about his parentage?
I couldn't tell him the truth. That my best mate got my daughter pregnant when she was 16. So I trotted out the same old lie. That it was some lad Aileen met at school. I spoke to the manager at the pub, who confirmed he knows Mick Brennan well, and that Mick turned up about 1:30 this morning. They were having a lock-in. Mick carried on drinking till just after 4 when he fell asleep. They let him have a kip, and then they finally threw him out about 8 a.m.
Which means that Mick Brennan couldn't have killed Leo.
No. The landlord also told me that he wasn't drinking alone. There was a young lad with him.
Kyle Garrett?
Well, this lad certainly matches Carl's description.
What time did this boy leave?
He wandered off about 6 a.m. to get something to eat and didn't come back.
So they're both in the clear. Billy, Mick Brennan is desperate to see his daughter. Can you make that happen?
Yeah, sure.
How long have you known about David?
Since last night. Yasmin Rafiq forced him to come clean. He's been staying at her place.
So you're aware of their history?
Yeah. He said they were just mates now.
So how come he's left his wife?
Well, he said that he didn't want to be a burden.
Dad. I know you couldn't have killed anyone.
I might kill Leo Flynn if I got a hold of him. After what he did to you.
Why don't you both take a seat?
I met my grandson.
What's he like?
He's a fine lad.
They showed me the photo. He's a spitting image of Leo.
I see a lot of you in him. Imagine what Cormac will say when he finds out.
Cormac already knows. He's always known.
Cormac knew that your dad's best friend took advantage of you. When you were 16, got you pregnant.
He helped me arrange the adoption.
And it never occurred to him to tell you the truth. Or to go to the police.
Turns out I need to speak to the consultants in person. He's going to call me back.
When?
Sometime today, I hope.
I've just found out that Father Cormac Doyle knew about Leo and Aileen. He even helped arrange the adoption.
Which means he knew Aileen had been raped.
Where are you going?
To church.
Well, hang on a minute. I'll come with you.
What's his problem with Father Doyle?
Years ago, Cormac Doyle was a boxer. He killed a man in the ring. David was there. And according to him, he battered the man to death.
How did Cormac Doyle get away with battering someone to death?
He didn't. I did a bit of digging into his boxing career. His opponent died from one single unlucky punch.
So where's all this talk of battering a guy to death come from?
You know, the detective inspector. He never lets the truth get in the way of a good story.
According to the woman doing the flowers, Father Doyle drove away about an hour ago and he had Nadia Pavlak with him and a suitcase.
I knew I was right about him.
Rob, can you circulate Father Doyle's car details and plus an image of him and Nadia Pavlak? Great. It looks like they're doing a runner.
You coming?
Where to?
Back to the scene of the crime. I reckon the good father killed Leo Flynn, fled the scene, and legged it back to the church.
I suppose it's possible.
So, where is the murder weapon?
What are you doing?
Retracing his steps. Start here, work our way back to the church.
You're just trying to keep yourself busy until the consultant calls back.
So what if I am?
Yeah, all right, thanks for letting us know. Cheers. Nadia Pavlak's been arrested by security at London City Airport. She was trying to board a flight to Russia. The uniform are escorting her over now.
Any sign of the priest?
No, but his car's been found a few streets away.
Nadia, your airline ticket was purchased using Father Doyle's credit card. Did he drive you to the airport?
Yes.
Why did he do that?
Wanted to go home. I miss my mother.
We found 2 sets of finger marks on some drinking glasses in the boxing club. One set's a match for Leo Flynn. The other set is a match for yours. Can you explain that?
I didn't kill Leo.
No? So who did?
No comment.
Did Father Doyle try to get you out of the country so that you wouldn't be asked to give evidence against him?
If he did, he was wasting his time. The father stands up for the little people against the police. No one will ever persuade me to say anything against them.
Right, this is a waste of time.
We're not far from the church. No point giving up now.
Well, I'm freezing. Can't we at least get a coffee?
Get yourself one.
Are you sure you don't want anything?
Yeah, positive.
Okay.
Police, stay where you are. Don't be an idiot, Cormac. We arrested Nadia at the airport. My officers are talking to her now. Cormac, who killed Leo? You or Nadia? Cormac, what was Leo doing? Was he sexually assaulting Nadia? Like he did Aileen when she was 16? Did he tell you Aileen was a mistake, a one-off?
Leo was sick. He was an animal. I went to the club last night. He was all over Nadia. I told him to get off her. He just laughed at me.
So you killed him? Go, Mike. Do yourself a favor. Put that down. Cormac Doyle, I'm arresting you for the murder of Leo Flynn. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention one question, something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Is that the murder weapon?
No.
Then where is it? Cormac, what did you use to kill Leo?
Is that the murder weapon?
Boxing trophy from Leo Flynn's office.
Did you find it?
No. Father Doyle came over all confessional. Showed me where he stashed it.
So, all that searching...
It's the result that counts.
Thanks, Mike. Guess he's just been picked up for fare evasion.
It's got to be Carl Garrett.
Yeah, his phone's run out of juice. Sounds like he's been riding around on the tube all day. Uniform are bringing him in.
So Aileen finally gets to meet her son.
Yeah, if she wants to. I don't know how she'll feel given the circumstances in which he was conceived.
I'll take him up. I watched you kill my mate, Matthew. It was no accident.
I gave up the fight game. I dedicated my life to God.
Yeah, because you felt guilty.
I needed to atone. It's not the same thing.
You can atone all you like, but I know you're a cold-blooded killer.
Hi. I'm Aileen. You see Kyle.
Come in.
I hear Father Doyle confessed.
He did. Thank goodness for Catholic guilt.
You wanted to see me?
Please sit down. Billy, I wanted to apologise for what I said earlier. It was clumsy. I was trying not to get your hopes too high. Professional Standards have finally returned my emails. They agree with me that the complaints against you should not be pursued any further.
Oh, that's amazing.
Sorry, I do need to get this. Go ahead, Doctor.
I first met David Bradford about 30 years ago. I was a pro-am boxer. One of my opponents died in the ring. Over the weeks that followed, and despite the fact that I was never charged with any crime, Police Constable David Bradford publicly accused me of murder. An accusation he repeated today.
Go on, Father.
This afternoon, after I dropped Nadia Pavlak at London City Airport, my car broke down. I took the Docklands Light Railway, then a bus back to my church, where I found Detective Inspector David Bradford waiting for me. Before I knew what was happening, he threw a metal object at me. By instinct, I caught it. It's clear to me now that this object, a boxing trophy, was used to kill Leo Flynn, and that David Bradford was intent on framing me for the murder. I didn't go to the boxing club last night, and I didn't kill Leo Flynn. Why would I? Leo was my best friend, for God's sake.
Are you making a complaint against Detective Inspector Bradford?
I am.
So, you're alleging that he planted evidence and fabricated a confession?
I'm not alleging anything. I'm telling you what happened.
Well, I didn't understand everything he said. I am going to need treatment, immunotherapy. He seems confident they've caught it in time. Looks like he's stuck with me.
That's a shame.
Come in.
Sorry. I thought you'd want to know. Detective Inspector Rafiq is in the custody interview room with Father Doyle.
She's what?
The rumour is he's making an official complaint about the manner in which he was arrested.
I'm not having this.
No. You leave it with me. You need to stay well clear.
Something you want to tell me?
No. That arrest was totally by the book.
We've heard that Father Doyle is making a complaint against the detective inspector.
Father Doyle is alleging that David planted evidence.
What evidence?
The murder weapon. Father Doyle says that David threw a boxing trophy at him, he caught it, and that's why his prints are on it. Were you there when the trophy was recovered?
No, I wasn't. No, I got to the church a few minutes later. I don't suppose that I could speak to Father Doyle.
No, absolutely not.
So what happens now?
It's a serious allegation, Vivian. I've got to take it upstairs.
Oh, by the way, he heard back from his consultant. It's a very positive prognosis.
Boss, you've got to admit that you played fast and loose with the rules in the past.
You honestly think I'll pull a stunt like this? With everything else I've got going on?
What does he mean with everything else he's got going on?
David's got a health issue.
What kind of health issue?
He's got cancer.
What did Cormac Doyle say to you last night, Nadia? That he lost it in a moment of rage because of what Leo was doing to you?
No comment.
No comment. Did Father Doyle tell you to say that? Give you some coaching? What to say and do in the interview? My suspicion is that Father Doyle is playing you for a fool. You don't know Cormac Doyle as well as you think you do. I'm guessing he didn't tell you that Leo isn't the first man that he's killed. I'm seeing a pattern emerging. Cormac gets angry. Cormac lashes out. A man dies.
This is boxing. We all know the risks.
So what was last night? Murder?
Father Doyle is not a killer. If he hadn't hit Leo, we would be investigating a rape.
What did Father Doyle hit Leo with?
A trophy. Boxing trophy.
And what did he do with it afterwards?
Took it back to the church. Hid it behind the altar.
Detective Inspector Rafiq has already spoken to Father Doyle. He's confessed to the murder and withdrawn the complaint.
Not that he had a choice. Great work, Billy.
So we are stuck with you.
I don't think so.
Sorry?
I need to take some time. Get my head together.
Look, I'm sorry if you feel that we let you down.
No. It's... Trust has to be earned. And I haven't done much to earn yours recently.
All the same, we've been mates for a long time.
If I'm going to come back to this job, I'm going to have to change. I can change.
Just get yourself well, sir.
We've got a shout. Body of a woman found in Limehouse.
Thanks. Are you ever coming back, sir?
Honestly, Billy, I don't know.